So having this nutrition company, True Healthy Products, we educate people, kind of like you do,
Exactly.
about how to reach their health and wellness goals, because we struggle.
Right.
So over your lifetime, you came to 5 or 6 years ago a stumbling block of, I'm not feeling so good.
Right.
And so how has your health been, just in general, and what have you done about keeping yourself healthy up until that point?
Up to that point.
Well, yeah.
Well, up to that point, I thought, okay, I don't feel well.
Right.
Usually it was, I was constantly struggling with digestive problems.
Okay.
All right. So I'm not digesting food well.
Well.
So, okay, so I just cut out the meat because
Okay.
I knew that when I ate meat, I really had a major problem. Heavy meat like beef or chicken. I could eat fish, but so I just stopped everything. But it didn't work. I mean, I was still tired, sluggish, having problems with weight gain,
Okay.
with swelling, hands swelling, feet swelling. And then medical doctors would continuously say, there's nothing wrong.
Right.
You know, there's nothing wrong. So I'm like, there's something wrong.
Okay.
And I think I must have gone through, I'm going to say maybe 5 different medical doctors.
And specialists, if you will.
And specialists.
Right.
You know, am I diabetic? Because diabetes runs in my family, on my father's side. So am I diabetic? No, you're not diabetic.
Okay.
Okay, so this is from San Francisco to Houston to, I mean, you name it. I had just going
Really?
everywhere.
All over the place.
All over the place, and nothing. So, okay. And then I heard about this system that Dr. Gregory has.
Right. Okay.
Like, I want to try that.
The stress analysis.
The stress analysis.
The intake.
And,
okay,
yes.
the evaluation. Okay, so
the
let's talk about
evaluation
that.
of your health to
Right.
see what is going on with your body.
With you.
With me as an individual.
As an individual.
And so I contacted him, and the great thing was, at the time, I was living in Atlanta, and he was also in the Atlanta area, so
Right.
that was great. So I got to go see him. And immediately, he was able to tell me, these are the things that's wrong with you. And I'm like, finally.
Right.
Somebody who understands that I'm not making this up, that there is a reason why
Right.
my body is responding this way.
Right. So then he recommended certain things, but more recommendations on removing certain things from your diet.
Right.
And what was that for you that he found that was slowing you down or making you feel?
Right.
Ugh.
So several things. One is I was a coffee drinker.
Right.
Not because I like coffee, but it was just, I drank coffee. It's what you do.
That's what you do, right?
That's what you do. So he said, didn't the coffee make you feel jittery, nervous? And I'm like, it didn't make me feel nervous, but I could tell that it did something, but it didn't make me feel nervous or jittery. He said, so cut out the coffee. You're allergic to caffeine.
Okay.
So don't have anything with caffeine in
Right.
it.
Okay.
So it's not just the coffee, it's caffeine, period. So
Right.
no caffeine. No wheat, no
Right.
glutens. And I was like, okay, I had heard that before, so that wasn't a shock.
Right.
So no wheat, no glutens, no sugars. That my body absolutely hates sugar.
And it was making enough of its own.
Enough of its own.
Yeah.
Way enough of its own.
We usually do anyway.
Right.
Right. We don't need to.
And
right.
so I was like, okay, I was willing. There were a lot of other things wrong, but he
Right.
wanted to first deal with the things that he could see were really spiking.
Right.
That were
Big
for
indicators.
Me, big indicators that if you make these changes right away, you're going to see change right away.
Right.
And I believed him because I had tried everything else.
Right.
So I believed him.
So how quickly then, when you started to, because you were serious, obviously you were searching.
Very serious.
How long was it fairly quickly you started to notice things about you?
I'm going to say within a 2-week period,
Yeah.
I saw a dramatic change, not just a small change, because I think I was looking for, I want to see if this works.
Right.
So I don't want any more of these incremental changes. I want to see right away. But not only did I see a change right away, my colleagues saw a change right away.
Okay.
They were like, oh my God, you look so different.
Yeah.
Right? You look so different.
Energy, just
Energy, my skin improved.
skin complexion, yeah.
My energy level was off I've always been really hyper, but my energy level was different. It wasn't hyper energy. It was productive energy.
Yeah.
Right?
More
and
focus.
So more focus.
Better rest?
I'm a really bad person with rest.
Okay.
So I'm going to not say I got more rest, even though Dr. Gregory said you really need to go to bed. You need to get some sleep. but it was just in general, my body felt different, lighter.
Right.
I didn't have the swelling at all, and I didn't have any stomach aches, none, zero. I had not
So
ever.
that was a big one for you.
That was major because I had always had a problem with stomach aches all of my life, not just like in the last 2 years. No, and so it was really being careful with what I put into my mouth, right?
Right.
And then Dr. Gregory gave me supplements.
That were appropriate for you.
That were appropriate just for me.
For you, yeah.
Right? It just worked. It was